Good morning, you guys. Welcome back or welcome to a new video. I thought I would vlog today because I have a very typical day just in my office working over the summer, and I actually have an interview today as well. I have so many updates about my post-grad life, and I just thought I would take the opportunity today to vlog, show you what's been going on in my work life, and also talk about what could potentially be going on in my work life in the near future. It's 8:23 right now. I have work at 9. I used my thermal curling brush to do my hair this morning, and now I am going to start on my makeup, and I just figured I would talk with you guys about some of the things going on in my life that I can update you on and talk about what the day will have in store. But I'm gonna do my makeup while I chat with you guys through that. Basically, in the summer, I don't have as much work to do as I do during the school year, because obviously when school is in session, that is obviously when people are using meal plans, eating on campus, and basically doing all the things that my job revolves around. We always have some kind of like activity going on, or a big event or a holiday, and we do a lot of events in the dining hall or out on campus. So everything's a lot busier during the school year. But in the summer we do have orientations for new students. At the orientations we set up a table where we can basically answer anyone's questions. They can just walk up to our table and get their questions answered. So this summer and last summer I have been coming like back and forth to San Jose to work these orientations, but they also are only like an hour and a half long, and they're not every day. So I was commuting last summer for like the very few orientations that there really were for me to work. But this summer, since I have my apartment, I have been kind of blocking off days where I can go into the office and just work, even on days where there's not an orientation, and I can just stay overnight at my apartment, which is perfect. And that's exactly what I did this week. So today's Thursday. I worked yesterday. There was an orientation yesterday, so there isn't one today. I am just going into the office today for a normal day of work. I'll just be in the office all day so I can show you guys kind of what a typical day looks like. What's different about today is that at 2:30 I actually have an interview. This position is actually for a different position in the same company that I work for now at a different university. So basically the company that I work for is a higher education dining service that has different accounts at different colleges and universities. So I work for the company that has an account at San Jose State. So that was really convenient for me while I was going to school there, obviously, and it was a really great opportunity to be a marketing intern and then get promoted to marketing admin assistant. Like, I have kind of climbed the ladder a little bit, and I just feel like I'm ready for a change. I feel like now that I've graduated from San Jose State, like, I really want full-time salaried work that I really can get now because I have a degree. Throughout my job search the last few months, I was looking at a lot of other like new companies. I didn't really originally think to even look internally until my boss recommended that and started helping me with that process. And she's actually been so great. I feel like I'm so lucky to have a boss that like actually just wants me to thrive and like doesn't necessarily want to keep me in a space she knows that I've outgrown. She knows that I'm ready for a change. She knows I'm ready for like different scenery. Like, I am just ready for a different environment completely. So with all of that information, and also the fact that my boss is probably in the next like role that I would want, we really started looking like at other opportunities. This position was actually brought to my attention by my boss and kind of backed up by her bosses as well. I have actually received a lot of internal support about this position, and I don't want to sound like I'm so confident I'm gonna get the job and like I don't still have an interview today, because I know that it's not 100% secure. But one of the people on the call is a woman who's already been helping me look for apartments in the area where I would have to relocate to. So I would say that my chances are pretty good. and I wouldn't say that if I really didn't actually think that, and I definitely wouldn't talk about it here either. So that's the other thing, is this job is, like I said, at a different university. This university is in Southern California, so I would need to relocate for work. I've already been looking into apartments like the last week and a half that I've known about this job, and been preparing for today for the interview and just wrapping my mind around it, honestly, like getting all the information I need. That is like the scariest part, I would say, about the whole thing, is that I would have to move, and that would definitely happen a lot sooner than I was expecting, to kind of relocate for work after post-grad. I have been hearing the horror stories about how people have been applying to jobs for like a year plus after they graduate, so I definitely thought that I was doing the right thing by sending out like mass applications to things, and that I just wouldn't necessarily hear anything for months or even a year or two. I don't know. I definitely didn't expect things to like move this fast, and they are, like, behind the scenes I know things are moving fast, and I don't even know like how fast they'll move after today. In the time that I physically applied for this job and got the interview, it was like a day, I think. So things are definitely moving quickly. I don't know how quick it'll be after the interview today, but I am eager, I'm anxious. I just want to know like what it's gonna be like. I want to know what they're gonna ask me or talk to me about, like, but we will see. Okay, I'm all finished with my makeup. I just did my everyday makeup with a little bit of eyeshadow, just a little extra something, because my interview is online, so I just want to look a little extra put together. It's 8:42 right now. I need to get changed, pack my bag, and get a little breakfast and coffee together. I don't have that much time left, and I have no idea what I'm wearing, so I will just show you when I figure it out. Okay, this is my outfit. I'm just wearing this little like linen white tank top. I'm pretty sure I got it from either TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something like that. I'm wearing my Hollister black like slag pants. They're very lightweight and loose. You can't really see them, but I wear them like almost every day to work. And then I'm just wearing my Birks. It's been literally so hot in San Jose. Like, you can wear almost anything and still be dying. So I try to wear like my loosest, thinnest clothes that I have that are still kind of business casual. So I think this will be good, especially because you're only gonna see my top half in the interview anyway. And from here up is looking pretty good, I think. But I have like 10 minutes until I need to walk over to the office. So I'm just gonna grab my bag and get a coffee and some breakfast. Every morning I literally struggle to open the door at work because I always have Stanley and a coffee. Hands are full, but let's go to work. We have a new guest today.
Hello everyone.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tanuj. I'm an IT supervisor, but I work with
It's not an interview.
I know, but there
You can just say, I work in IT.
I work in IT, guys. Cameras make me...
It made you nervous? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I only turned the camera on because I was looking at how I have a fan, you guys. I love this girl right here. Let me just show you how cute this is. There we go. Eventually. I have a fan. Anyway, Jenny, Love you. I'm reposting her Instagram story. Anyway, we're deciding where to get lunch right now. What did we decide, everyone?
We're still confused. But we're getting there.
Maybe
tacos,
maybe boba. We'll see.
We're gonna go take a little walk and figure it out.
Yep.
But it's 1 o'clock now.
As we were trying to get to. Alright, tissues are right here.
Hi guys, I am back from work. It's 5:18 right now. I did leave a little early because my boss had to go to dinner, so she left at like 4:30, and now we're changing and we're gonna go to the mall. But I wanted to update you guys on my interview and also update Annie, so I'm just gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It was with 3 people. It was with like my potential new boss. And basically like they asked me a lot of questions about my work, like typical strengths, weaknesses, stuff I'm proud of. Like it definitely was like a little bit of a formal interview, but then like towards the end they were like, I feel like things are aligning perfectly for both parties. Like this sounds to be like a really good fit. Like you've obviously come highly recommended. Basically at the end of the call they were like, we're gonna stay on and like talk, but it was great to talk to you, great to meet you, blah, 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 all that stuff. So then I went and I talked to my boss, and like while I was sitting with my boss, we got a text from my potential boss, and she was like, good job, like she put us in a group, me and Amanda. Then Amanda was like, does that mean what I think it means? And she was like, unofficially, like thumbs up. So that's like, yeah. It's a yes from the people on the call, but like apparently there's like logistics. I asked if there was a timeline. They were like, we don't have one, but let's just say immediately. Yay! Still nothing official, but like,
she got it. She that girl.
But it is. So
Post-grad life, full-time job. Oh yeah.
Look at her go. Right now things are looking good. She's looking like she's moving to SoCal. Anyway, we're gonna go to the mall now. I want to see if they'll fix my necklace because this necklace extender like broke when I was in Kansas City, and my boss just gave this to me for graduation, so maybe they'll replace it. We're gonna go and I'll catch up with you later. Hi guys, it is 9:54 right now. Me and Annie got back from the mall probably like an hour ago. I just talked on the phone a bit and ate my leftover orange chicken bowl that I had for lunch. I didn't finish it all, so I finished it up for dinner. And now I just wanted to kind of update on things. Obviously, I said how the interview went a bit earlier, but it is looking pretty good on the job front. Oh, also, I literally look naked. I'm just leaning forward, but I am wearing a shirt, I promise. But it looks like the job is going to be pretty promising, and that means that I will potentially have to move to Southern California in the next couple weeks. The position would be starting pretty immediately, but I obviously still have my apartment here in San Jose through the end of this month. So I'm currently in the process of moving my stuff out because we actually have a trip already planned. Me and Jackie and Annie are driving down to pretty much the same area that my job would be in, which is actually like crazy how the stars have aligned for that to happen. Like, I already had a plan to go down and visit the area, so I'm actually going to meet up with my potential new boss and like be toured around the school and told more about the position, I'm sure. So we are road tripping down there next Thursday. I am planning to vlog that trip as well, so stay tuned. We're leaving for that trip next Thursday, which is July 25th. And then we have to be moved out of our apartment by July 31st, which is the following Wednesday. And we'll be down in LA until Monday evening. So I am planning to have most of my stuff moved out before we go to LA. And then when we get back, like if there's a few things, then I will just take them home with me after that. It's already pretty late, but I kind of wasn't here all afternoon, so I do want to pack up what little stuff I can. I've kind of started accumulating stuff out in the kitchen, like my kitchen stuff and dishware and things like that. But I have a lot of stuff in my bathroom that I know I'm not going to use, like other than my essentials. And I do have like a plastic container, so I'm gonna fill that to the brim. I'm gonna do that, probably pack up some more clothes and whatnot that is around my room, and I'll show you guys that process a bit, but it's just like a slow moving out process over the next couple days. So I'm just gonna continue a little bit of that tonight and see how far it gets me.